Looking for a cheap car? Well, you should check out the Opel Frontier or Frontera. It's kind of difficult to pronounce it. This car is impressively cheap. My fault for that. And it is a very large car because you can actually fit 5 people without an issue in this car, even though it's so cheap. This thing starts from 30,000 euros and it will end somewhere around 36,000 euros, which is very cheap because it does have those important features such as the parking sensors and adaptive cruise control, as well as the blind spot monitor. Let's check out the front of this thing. It looks like a normal Opel. You have this plastic all over the grill, and then you have some normal grill right here, also plastic, not too bad. And we have the headlights over here. This one has matrix. No, it's not matrix, it's pixel LED. Nice daytime running light, not too bad. Have, I believe these might be 18-inch wheels, maybe less, I think. I'm not really sure about these because I'm not sure because I think they have actually changed the rims on this one. And here the side profile. Of course, this is the dealership car. Couldn't get a car without stripes, so take a look at the lights over here. Not too bad, pretty nice, I would say, for a car not too expensive. And how wide does the rear door open? Not too bad, I guess. It does open pretty wide. I mean, comparing it to other cars, this thing isn't extremely large, and you don't expect it to be a extremely luxury SUV. I mean, it's not really, it's kind of like an SUV. I would say it's actually a small SUV. I mean, sure, you can also get 3 rows on this, which is interesting. I mean, somehow they managed to fit it. Taking a look at the back here, has this very flat back. It even says Frontera. Parking sensors, obviously, hitch over here, and nice rear windshield. You do have a lot of space, and reverse camera is also down here, so not too bad. But let's check out the front driver's seat, see how comfortable it is. Now, of course, this one doesn't actually have motorized seats, or electrified as some people call it. So if you're not really used to it, well, you won't have it in this. And I mean, obviously it is a quite cheap car, so they don't really put it in there because they're trying to cut the cost so they can reach more customers. So this is what it looks like. Not too bad. I'm comfortable, and of course you have to adjust everything yourself. You have also the adjust over here for the seat itself, the angle position. It's kind of a weird position, but I guess so. What it looks like, you have the steering wheel here, not a bad design. A couple of controls here. Some of them aren't there, but I don't know, because this is the highest trim that I could get, and this one doesn't have it, so I don't really know what the point of it is. I'm checking the driver's side door. It says it's recycled material. Not bad. It's nice fabric. Hard plastic over there, hard plastic there. You got speakers here. It's a little bit of hard plastic. And then the sorry. And then for the hood over there that you drag and open it. Of course, some other controls over there. And if we move on to the passenger side, if we take a look from there, I'm gonna keep the door open because it is very hot today. And the AC of this thing is actually not too bad. It does cool off, and it has a very interesting design with the vents. See, you have 3 vents over here. I mean, usually you do have it in any car, but this one has it really interesting. It's a little bit unusual. And then you have, the good thing is the climate control is down here, not integrated with the infotainment, which is amazing, because then you don't have to really look at the infotainment. All you got to do is just control it over here. And this one doesn't have start and stop button. You actually have a key that you twist to turn on and off, which is kind of interesting. And the gear shifter does look like a normal Peugeot. which is interesting. I think it's because they are owned by a parent company that does this. Here is a cup holder. We'll take a look at this. This thing is actually interesting. I don't know if you can take this off. I'm not sure what this is for. Either design or if you can actually put something here. Say this bag over here. I don't think it will work, to be honest. But here are the cup holders. You have these that keep the cup in place, I guess. And wireless charging over here, 2 USB-Cs here. You can also connect it for file transfer. The lock over here, hazards. Oh yeah, also don't forget the extra space that you have here. Very tiny, but I guess if you want to put a phone down, you can do that. If we take a look at the glove box, it is not dampened at all. See, it falls down. There's a bunch of things in there. I don't know what they are, don't ask me. The floor mat is rubber. Parking brake, like I said, like Peugeot. Center console, very tiny. No light in there. I mean, I guess it makes sense because that's what it is. And of course, this car is hybrid. Don't forget that. So you don't have any extra space. There is an electric version. And here is for your leg. See the vent down there, there's actually for your leg. It's not too bad. The infotainment is very simple. Doesn't really have anything crazy. As far as I know, you can't mess around with the car itself. Like region braking, I couldn't really find a setting for it. And there are no extra buttons for it. But like I said, it's a very normal thing, and you have the navigation here. It's a very smooth navigation, and I gotta say that, very smooth. Amazing for such a cheap car to have such a beautiful navigation. And then the volume knob is over here. Obviously you can mute it, and a radio controls other things. So, and nothing extra up here. No panoramic on this one. Like I said, this car is meant to be cheap. Some light controls here, the SOS and everything, and the sun shades do not have any lights. Makes sense. Let's move on to the back. See how the rear seats are. Moving on to the door panel over there. Very casual, no heated seats. Doesn't look too bad, I guess. I keep repeating this now, I apologize, but for a cheap car. And also obvious. Gotta move some over here. Now comfort. This thing is adjusted to my height. I'm 177 centimeters. It's very good, I would say. I have so much space in here. This will be a really good family car with good fuel consumption, because this is hybrid, and also it's not very huge and cheap. I have so much space over here. I can literally just put my feet down there under the seat. It feels like it is all the way in the middle. I don't know. You have 2 USB-Cs here. You have a 12-volt socket down there. I didn't find any 12 volts on the driver's side. And the seats are fabric. Even in the front, have a very interesting design. If I remove that, you'll see the stripe over here. Pretty cool. Now, does it have cup holders? No, it doesn't. It does not have any cup holders, which is kind of interesting. I mean, sure, I guess this car was supposed to be small and designed to fit as many people you can actually fit. And no cup holders is fine, I guess. We can adjust down that. You have some lights over here. You can turn the lights on for each side. The roof is soft, and you have some pockets over here. I really love this space, how spacious this thing is. Let's check out the trunk. Not jump into the trunk, I keep saying it. Let's check out the trunk. I'm just gonna grab my tool to measure the trunk. The trunk is not electrified, so you have to manually open it yourself. And this is what the trunk looks like. It is quite spacious. You have some space in there. Let's actually check it right here on the spot. I think it's kind of useless to just check how many liters it is, because we're not going to fill up the trunk completely. It's not really liquid we'll put in our trunks. And I would say from here it's around 80 centimeters. So it is maybe 82 if I want to be more precise. It's 82 centimeters long, I would say, that way. And then if we check the sides over here, I don't count these in. I count only this part, which is kind of like a tray or table. And this part is around 99 centimeters. So 99 centimeters wide. And how tall it is from the roof here is kind of difficult to get it perfectly. You can also take this off real quick, just to make it easier. And it is somewhere around, okay, it's actually difficult to measure it, so let me go ahead and take this off. How easy is it to take this thing off? Check it out. I don't usually do this with cars, but let's see how much of a pain it is to take this thing off. I think it is actually very annoying to take it off. Not easy to take it off at all. Well, I kind of took it off, but it's not coming out because it is thick. All right, well, forget this. It's actually really annoying to take it out. I'm just gonna put it back on. Now, putting it back on is also another pain because it's not going in. Okay, bro. Why is it so difficult to take these off, man? Just make it easy. All right, forget this one. We'll take a look at it later. Let's check out how long the trunk is. So from here to around maybe 74 centimeters. So give me a minute. Let me take this thing off.
2,000 years later.
All right, now I figured it out. So get rid of this thing. You fold it, and then you're just gonna drag it. And you fold it completely, and then you can just take it out. And if you want to put it back in, you got to make sure you fold it. Make sure you fit it in first. See that? That's the difficult part. There we go. After you fit it in, it has a very confusing way to put it back in, but get it the rear side in first. So let me do that. Put the rear side in, put it in the clamps, and then you drag it down. And that's how easy it is. Now I'm just going to show you how to fold the seats. It's pretty simple. You have a hinge over here, over there. It's a fabric, not a hinge, but something you can drag with. I demonstrated myself over here. You drag this thing. Now this thing isn't really clamped, and then you can fold it down. And you do get a quite flat, almost, and you don't have a problem with this part. It's very flat. You can fit everything in there. So that's what it really looks like. Let's check out the engine bay or hood, as we call it. Normal people say hood. I don't care about what the others say. I'm gonna find, there is a clamp over here. I found it earlier. Let me see. There it is. And you open this thing up. And this thing has a very normal hood, nothing crazy. And it's very hot in here. You cannot touch the hood at all because the color is black and it's very hot. And this thing is a 3-cylinder engine with 145 horsepower. It's also hybrid, so you have some electric range on the hybrid, but obviously it's not as good as the Toyota hybrid. Now, should you get this car? Well, I would say it's not bad. It's very cheap. If you're looking for, I would say if you're getting your first car, I would highly recommend you to get it. It's hybrid, has good fuel consumption, has a gear ratio as well. So if you like to hear that engine noise, you like the shifting, you can't obviously shift it yourself, but if you like that, you can also get this thing. And it's also a very good family car. It is large, it's front-wheel drive, it's fine, nothing crazy. Many cars out there are front-wheel drive at the moment. For example, the Peugeot 5008, which I did a review. If you want to check it out, you can check it out. That one is front-wheel drive as well on the Swedish version, but there are dual motor versions as well. And like I said, you can get this thing if you want, if you're looking for a family car, or if it's your first car, you don't want to buy a very small car like the Toyota Yaris. Well, you can get this. This thing is large, you can fit a lot of people. You can also get the 7-seater version, fit even more people. Lots of cargo space, good performance, and good design. Price is not crazy. You should think about your own comfort. Now, if you like this video, make sure to like and leave a comment. And hey, if you're new around here, make sure to subscribe. And don't forget to leave your suggestions. And anything you didn't like, let me know so I can fix it for the next videos. Stay tuned.